Hi, in this tutorial you will learn dependency injection using the admin annotated method parameter. In the previous tutorial we implement a relationship between two beans using direct method call, and you can see how we implement the relationship between two beans here using the dependency injection, that is by admin annotated method parameter. Here we have a bin of book and a library, and as you can see we are calling this method here. That is why we call it direct method the previous tutorial. But for the admin annotated method parameter, we will provide the parameter to the library. Okay, so let's provide the parameter book, and we should use the book that we have in the parameter. Okay, so as you can see, this based on this, you can see it has no relationship with this bin. Okay, that's where the dependency injection comes into place. When Spring call this bin, that is the book, and it will call this library as well. Okay, so when it called the library, it will notice that the library have the parameter book. So when it sees this book, it will know that this book means that one that we have here, and it will inject it automatically. Okay, now let's save the changes, and when you go back to the app.java, you can see here we are getting the reference to the library in the Spring context using the getBin method and getting it by the type. Okay, so and we are trying to access the library name and the book that it is in the library. Remember, in the app config we set this as a book, that is low. So let's rerun this program to see if it will inject. As you can see, we have this already from the previous tutorial, so let's rerun this and see. Okay, you see we have two. Okay, now what if we have two books? Okay, not these. What if we have two books? Okay, and let's name this book 1, book 2. So, and we change this name, the physics. Let's change this name, the character of physical, and let's change the author to Richard Feynman. Okay, so now by doing this we will confuse the Spring, and it will not know which one it will inject. Okay, so let's try to run this. You will see we will have an error. Okay, so we have this book 1, book 2, and that is why it don't know which one it will inject to this library. But we will decide to annotate either the first one with a primary annotation, then Spring will know that it will use this default to inject. It will inject the default into this library. Okay, let's rerun. You see we have the character of physical law and the community library. Okay, what if we change this to, you will see the book also change. It will use default, and the default noun is The Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. Okay, so this is how we use the dependency injection in Spring with the annotated method parameter. Okay, so the next tutorial you will learn the auto-wired annotation.